Hey all, Ryan here from Planetary Lapidary, and welcome to another episode of Slabs to Cabs, where I take slabs that I cut on Sundays, turn them into cabochons, jewelry, and other things on Mondays. So today we're going to do this guy. This is some sort of, the black material is Amphibole. You can kind of see the shimmer in it right there by my thumb. You can kind of tell Amphiboles most of the time. Yeah, it's still really hard to tell between Amphiboles and pyroxenes. Basically, generally, what Amphiboles are just, black rock builders. You'll see a lot of different Amphiboles in like granite and stuff like that as black, but there are a lot of different kinds. Hornblende is the most common one, but there are, these seem like the masses are a little bit big to be hornblende. Usually they're not quite so long. Like that one right there is pretty long, like that whole thing. You can see the shimmer in this big pocket. So it might be like tremolite or actinolite, or there's tons of different Amphiboles that it could be, but I'm not 100% sure which one it is. I'm gonna dive deeper into it to try to figure it out. But there, I just got it wet. Now you can see that other material in there kind of turns like an orange tint, and I'm not 100% sure what that is either, honestly. Another rock builder, I'm sure there's probably grains in there if I get really far in there. And then we have this as well, this kind of brown tinted, which may also be actinolite. Sometimes it's that color of an Amphibole, like a greenish or a brownish. But I don't know 100%. So I think what I'm gonna do is just, polish this thing up, and maybe that'll give me some clues. Like I'll see how this orange material polishes maybe, and see how the other material polishes, and then I'll try to like get in there with a microscope or something and see if I can figure out actually what it is. But what we're gonna do is start it on the 80 grit, and I'm just gonna make a pocket stone out of this thing. So I'm just gonna try to keep this shape, just get all the edges flat and nice, put my beveled edge on it, shine both sides, and hopefully this thing right here just pops out super good and is really shiny. But we'll see what happens because I'm not sure. So let's get the 8-inch flat lap set up and we'll get going. Okay, so through all the discs, I did not hit it with a finish disc because whatever Amphibole this is in here is pretty pitty, actually. And this is what we came up with. So it did take, that matrix behind it did take a shine. The whole thing did, but you can see the variance in the shimmer right there, like that big pocket right there. You can kind of see that silkiness when I twist it to the side like that. That's that Amphibole in there. And then you got some darker brown. Not so much on this side, but on this side you can see the brown pocket right there, and it actually took like a maybe mudstone shine, so maybe that's some mudstone in there, and some lighter colors there, and then there's that big formation right there that was making me think that it wasn't hornblende because it was just so long. You can see that shimmer right there too. Then the whole edge pretty much went pretty good. You can see how that stuff is pitty in there though, so that might be some more mudstone there. Not too bad along the rest of it. A little bit of mudstone right there maybe, or calcite or something. And then another brown spot right there. So I'm not sure what that brown is, if that is a different, Amphibole, or if it's just some mudstone or something in there. But yeah, so I'm gonna call it the mystery Amphibole, I think, because I'm not 100% sure what it is. But I will look into it. I'll get in there with a microscope maybe and just see if I can see any better structure, but we'll see what happens. But I think it turned out really good. Nice little pocket stone, and it actually feels cool too, because you can feel that Amphibole feels a little bit different than the rest of it, so it's kind of like bumpy. It's kind of cool. All right, so if you like this video, leave a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for some close-ups at the end, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.